Sup everyone, XQWLW8280 is here, and today racing at Watkins Glen in the Nations Cup race. Rolling start and underway we go. So starting from P5, so not too bad of a qualifying position here. And let's hope we can push forward in the race. So we had a rolling start, and that means that the gaps are quite big immediately. So you can see a car behind spinning around. And luckily we didn't have the same fate, so we got quite safe through turn 1, and that's just what you want to see. So in this race we had to use 3 compounded tires, the soft tires, the medium tires and the hard tires, and we decided to start with the medium tires. Because P5 average grid position, I would say. We don't want to be stuck to the cars in front of us, so that's why we decided to start to the medium tires. So right now we will try to keep up, because we expect some cars in front to be on the soft tires, and yeah, let's try and do the best job we can to try and keep up. And we also have a nice big gap behind us, so that's quite what we want to see. Also Bell in front for P3. So let's hope the cars in front bell a little bit so that we can close in. So that's just what we're hoping for with these medium tires, to just try and stay as close as possible, while the others can fight as much as possible. So a lot of cars, a lot of drivers decide to choose the BMW, but we decide to pick the Genesis because we are quite used to it, because we drive in this manufacturer during the manufacturer series. So we got quite used to the car, and it was also quite good on the leaderboard, so that's why I thought it was a good pick for this race. As we see in front, the leaders battling, they're all together, the top 4. So awesome to see a big battle in front of us, and we have a very nice view of that. Looks like one car has managed to run away, while P2, P3 and P4 are battling. So we're still into the hunt. And the longer the cars in front will be battling, the older their soft tires will be. And that gives us an advantage to get a little bit closer, because once the soft tires decide to wear out, we have a less big of a difference between the softs and the medium tires. So probably around lap 4 I will be a little bit faster than the soft runners who are in front, I hope. I hope they're not on medium tires at least. Although I think some of them are, because they start battling, so I think 1 or 2 cars might have been on the medium tires. And that's why we had the big battle of the start of the race probably. So the battles are still not over yet. And we are still keeping them in sight, so that's a very positive thing to see. Yeah, we're probably going to do a longer stint right now, because we're on the medium tires, so I think around 8 laps we should do on them. Softs will be about 5 or 6 laps, and that remains 2 laps for the hard tires. So something like that I think that the strategy is going to look like for me. So right now we're all into a long train. Although we seem to close in a little bit towards the Swiss driver in front. And we also are starting to get under pressure from the car behind. So he's probably on the soft tires, because he made up a lot of ground. Yeah, crucial for us to try and keep him behind, because we're on lap 4. And that's about the point where the soft tires will start to deteriorate a bit more. So we have to try and keep our position for now, because we don't want him to overtake us and then hold us up, of course. As you see in front, mistake by the BMW, and into the wall he goes. And that's up to P4 for us. Yeah, definitely a very tricky chicane to, if you make a mistake, easily happen to go into the wall. But the BMW behind has seemed to get a lot closer, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. We don't want him to overtake us, and definitely not at this point of the race. So this lap will be very crucial to keep him behind us, because I think after that his tires will start to wear out a little bit too much. And I hope he's dropping back after that, so that we don't have the amount of pressure that we have right now. Onto lap 5, and the gap seems to be sufficient. So I don't expect any attacks on this long straight. And also you have to be right alongside each other to really try and make an overtake here. You can't make a dive because it's not quite a braking zone. Can't go from a car back here to make a move, so that's also in our advantage a bit. The cars in front have seemed to run away a little bit. Also because we're more looking backwards than in front, I would say. Seems like we can keep the BMW behind on a safe distance, so that's good news. So just as we expected, I think his tires are starting to be a little bit old to try and make a move on us. While our medium tires are still relatively fresh, I would say. So the gap seems to grow right now, but the gap towards the cars in front seems to get bigger, so that's not very good news. But we just have to do our own thing here and see where it will bring us. There's still a long way to go and a lot of strategies to play out. We just have to do the best we can and avoid making any mistakes and just drive our own pace. Definitely a very nice addition to Gran Turismo, this Watkins Glen track. I really enjoyed. So nice to see some real life tracks coming to the game. Let's hope we can have some more of this one, because yeah, it's very nice to see some new tracks on the game that are also in real life. So I hope they keep it coming for future updates. That would be very nice. First car into the pit, it's the Spaniard. And he was onto the soft tires, so it seems like we were right, and at least one car is on the soft tires. And that's quite promising for us, because that means that as we see the BMW van spinning around, so danger lurks around every corner here. As we go forward into the video and onto lap 8. So will some other drivers have picked the soft tires? Let's see. As we see the Saudi Arabian driver coming in, and he was onto the medium tires, so he had the same tires as us. So it seems like he was a little bit quicker during the race. And we decided to go one lap longer on our medium tires and come in at the end of lap 9. So here we are. Time to make our first pit stop, because we're already over on the race. And we're going to go into the soft tires. As also the Italian comes in, and he is also on the medium tires. So let's see it come out now, because if we go into the soft tires, we want to have a clear road ahead of us. We don't want to be held up. And here we are, we see the Czech driver in front of us. Can we get in front of him out of the pits? Oh, it seems like we didn't quite make it. And that's not so good news for our race, because we will be stuck behind the Czech guy, I think. Because we're on fresh soft tires, so I think we should be quicker than him. Because we have the fastest tire under our car. But for now it seems like we don't get an awful lot closer, because he seems very quick. So maybe he also has the soft tires under his car. And that's better news than you might expect, because then we don't get held up. And also we want to save our tires a bit, so that we don't wear them out too quickly. So if we can, we want to go a lap longer on the soft tires, because they're, yeah, of course, quicker than the hard tires. So also Genesis in front of us, so the same manufacturer than we have. But we don't get a lot closer, so that's, yeah, a little bit worrying, I would say, because we would expect if we have soft tires under the car that we would have been a little bit quicker, but we don't seem like we are. So still in 5th position, so yeah, I hope we're battling for P4 in this race. That's that's a bit the goal I have at this moment, because we had a Swiss driver in front of us who spun around in lap 4. So, and we started P5, so normally it would be around P4 somewhere. But we don't know what the other car strategies are. So definitely a lot to unfold in this race. Because it's definitely very worrying to see the Czech driver in front of us all of a sudden. But I feel like we got a little bit closer, so that's a good sign. So let's hope we don't battle too much here, because we don't want to lose time to battle the car in front, of course, because the other cars behind us are also still a threat. But into the pits the check driver goes, and then we can push for another few laps on these soft tires. They're not too old yet, so I hope to make them last for quite a while. And into, traveling through the black hole of time and space once more, and on to lap 13. So right now we're in P4, and looking in front we can see the Saudi Arabian driver into the pits. I think he's from Saudi Arabia, and he came in from the soft tires. So will he already go into the hards? Let's see, because that would be quite early. I'm waiting intention here. Yeah, it seems like he's on the hard tires. So yeah, that's quite earlier than I expected. And on lap 14 we can see some more pit stops unraveling. So he's got to come in this time. Seems like it's a spare who came in from his medium tires to probably also go into the hard tires. But will he come out in front of the Saudi Arabian driver? Let's see. I think he will be behind. Yeah, seems like he comes out in P5. So now we're in P2, I should say. But we also have to pit, sadly enough. So probably we're not going to stay there. So I managed to make it for a long time on those soft tires. But now the time has come to also go for hards. Yeah, we had to pick them, so there's no other way. And in we come. And let's see what that will bring us. Still a long way out of the pits, so yeah, I think we're going to drop some positions, as you can also already see on my car P5. And we come out in P4, so we did quite a good job on those soft tires. We still managed to get in P4, because we were P5 the previous time. So in front of Mr. Gr.3, the Czech driver, so that's very good. So it seems like we are safe to finish here. I think P3 is a little bit far away to try and challenge for that position, because we're also on hard tires, so we shouldn't be making up a lot of ground right now. It's quite worrying. If we look behind, we can see Mr. Gr.3, the Czech driver who seems to close in on us. And I'm starting to get a little bit worried, because he gets a lot closer than I hoped he would. So it seems like it's going to be a very exciting last few corners. And I really want to hang out to my 4th position. So we're going to drive a little bit to the middle of the road. We don't want to have any dives. Yellow flag, seems like someone has spun around. The Saudi Arabian driver in P3, so we inherit 3rd place on the podium. But we're not quite there, because we still have to defend from the Czech driver behind us. But can we still do that? Because he's very close right now, so we really have to defend this last corner as we go through this turn. But he's right behind us, so to the inside we go, and he tries to go to the outside. But we managed to hold on, and we got a small bump from it, but I think it's all good. And to the line we go, and we finished in P3, so that was very, very close and also very tense. So definitely very happy with the 3rd place podium finish. But let's take another look at this last lap. So we had the car behind us who was trying to attack us, so we tried to cover up a little bit the inside of the corners. Because he was on the medium tires, as you can see, so he's definitely a lot quicker. And here we're going to defend the inside as he tries to go to the outside, and we slow down enough, but it just run to the back of us. I don't think there's much we could do, and still fair racing, I would say, but definitely very tense because I was really nervous to the end of the race that we couldn't hold on, but it seems like we just managed to do it, so definitely very happy with that. Thank you guys for watching, hopefully see you next time, bye.